Hey guys, as you know, one of my favorite hobbies is Lego, and today I'm going to show you my collection. You know guys, Christmas is a very fun time and I always associate it with nostalgia, and one of those things for me that is nostalgic is Lego, because ever since I was a small kid I would always get a Lego set on Christmas. So today let's view my collection. So starting off we have the Speed Champions cars. This is the Audi Quattro. This is one of my favorite cars. It's a rally legend. And this is the Koenigsegg. It's a new car, it's an upcoming car. So ever since I started getting into Speed Champions, I'm trying to get one car a year. And here I have the Marvel cmfs, which I really like. I got only the ones that I really wanted to, and the ones that I like the shows of. And there's Shang-Chi, which was a very good movie. And here's just some random minifigures. Here's the AT-18. I really like it. It's very fun. I love that you can put figures inside, and like the speeder bike. The sets always change like locations pretty much every month. So yeah, this month it's like right here behind my screens. And here we have one of the older pieces. It's a display piece of like minifigures and stuff. And I have a bunch of them. A bunch of them like really old, from almost like the 90s. Yeah, some of them like the Collectibles, like minifigure series. Here's some Ninjago. Yeah, and some of them just like from basic small sets, because usually I would get only the smaller sets because all of those other ones would be too expensive. And now we go to the Minecraft land pretty much because I made this whole thing like only for Minecraft. We have the Diamond Armor Horse and some other mobs. Yeah, the green cow, I really like it. Oh, and the enchanted skeleton when the thunder hits it, I really like it. Yeah, there's a glowing slime. Yeah, the purple cat. Oh, and the bees. The bees are very important to me. These are the angry ones, and I have some like peaceful ones because my grandfather is a sort of a beekeeper. He keeps them just like for himself, and I really like beekeeping and helping him. Then we go to the small set. I really like the set because I like the Thor in it, and the Korg, which was voiced by Taika Waititi. Yeah, and it's just a fun set, like a little diorama. And here's the camera that I got pretty recently. It's like a old vintage camera. And here we go to the house I built. It's I guess one of the first builds that I made when I came back to Lego. Yeah, because I just got a small Star Wars set, and I just started to be interested in Lego more and more. And this was the house I built from the parts I already had. It's a small like winter village, and I really like it. And it has lights. Yeah, so it's very fun, especially during the Christmas season. And here's a little scene of me and my grandpa taking out the honey. And here you can see inside the house. Yeah, I built a lot of figures in it. You can see. And here's the Unikitty. And I really like this cat. This cat is just very funny and it looks amazing, and the mold is great. And from here we go down to one of the first builds that I made in a 3D program and then build it like it for real. So I got all of the parts from Bricklink, and I just made a tower from the pod race in the first Star Wars film. It's very simple yet very fun. And here we can see a pod racer. which is the set like from the anniversary sets. Here we can see some of the scavengers and bounty hunters. Going down, we have a other Star Wars set. Basically here it's pretty much only Star Wars land. So we would see Death Star, Episode 4 Escape with Luke and Leia on that side, and the Stormtroopers. Here we can see the Kylo and Rey fight on the Episode 7. Yeah, and it's pretty much the same on top. Like here it is like pretty much the same as it was the original set, but down, as we go down, it's very much modified. I made a bunch of like rubble and lava, and it looks so much more organic being hung up on the wall like that. Yeah. Here we can see the Episode 3 where Anakin becomes Darth Vader. Here we can see Rey training for the Episode 8 and Luke. Oh, and the porg. I really like the porg, it's very funny. And here's the training set of Episode 5. You can see Luke, Yoda, and R2-D2. And we come back to ones that I made. So when I learned this technique of building, I instantly thought about Episode 2 and the huts. And these huts feel way more realistic than the ones that Lego made. And so I tried to keep it in style with these ones, like having only a half of it. But this is, I'd say, my favorite scene from Attack of the Clones. And you could see Anakin and his mother after she was enslaved. And now we go to my favorite set that I made, and I'd say this one was the most difficult, just because of like how much greebling I had to learn how to make it. It's from the Episode 9. I a bit modified it to my own senses of like how the scene should have been with Rose in it. Yeah. But here's the other characters, and when Rey jumps out to the other side to fight with Kylo. Oh, and here you can see one very old set. You can see the sticker peeling off. It's just an electric guy. And now moving a bit from Star Wars, this is the Infinity Gauntlet. I really love this set. This is such a cool set. It looks amazing. It's a great display piece. I'd say it's a lot better than the Star Wars helmets. I just love it. Even though I'm not a super huge fan of like Marvel in those films, I love this set. It looks amazing, and it's just great pieces all over. And now back to Star Wars. I really like the Microfighters. I've been collecting them for quite a few years. Yeah. And I made it in this type of pattern. I just love it how it looks. And here we can see the Kylo Ren's ship, the Y-Wing, and also like the oldest one is the Wookiee ship with a Chewbacca inside it. And now we go to the last set. I designed it and haven't finished it yet. So it's the last duel in Episode 6 with Luke. I didn't like how the set that Lego came out with was made, so I really wanted to make it myself and to make it a lot more realistic how like the scene actually looked. So I haven't finished it yet. There should be like black cloth and bars to represent like the space. Yeah, but this is the window, and pretty much the correct size of the window that actually was in the film. And here we can go a bit under it and put even like Luke or Vader to fight. And that's pretty much it. I still have to finish it, but I like the start of it. And here we can see a TIE fighter. Yeah. Yeah, and now coming up to this side, we have a different Minecraft shelf. It has like two biomes. It's a Nether and a desert. I really like the desert, this creeper. I just wanted this set because of the creeper like statue. It looks very cool. This is the first creeper that I got. I have some netherite armor and a skeleton, wither skeleton. So that's cool as hell. And here we have some piglins. and another Steve mining and a mine, yeah, a full mine behind it. So, oh, and the sand zombie, it looks very cool in water. And here we can see Baby Yoda, like the baby from the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian itself. These brickheads, I really like them, they're quite cute. And here you can see Dumbledore and his Phoenix, yeah. And here you can see the guards from Snoke's throne room, and the Adidas guy I got from like the promotional piece. And here's like the small Adidas superstar. So I'd say that's pretty much it for this room. Now we can go to other rooms, which I have Lego also pretty much scattered around the house. We have the Phoenix, and the Phoenix, I really like it, and the functions that it has, like to be able to flap its wings, it's also very cool. And here we go to the Everyone is Awesome set. I really love this set. It just looks so amazing. It's very colorful, because most of the stuff I have is gray blobs from Star Wars, and it's realistic, but it doesn't look as good. And here I switched up some colors, and it looks very fun for me. And here we come to the X-Wing. I really wanted to get this X-Wing for quite a long time, but I just was not ready to spend the money, and when it got like a bit cheaper, I just bought it instantly because it just looks so good. I love the shaping, like natural shaping with actual Lego pieces instead of like stickers. I'm just really satisfied by it, and I like how you can just take it and fly with it. This is the Bonsai Tree that my sister got. This set is very pretty, and I love that the designer used those little frogs for the leaves. And here we can come and see pretty much the crown jewel of my sets, which is the space. And the first one is the ISS with these classic space guys, yeah. And then we go to this set. This is the Apollo 11 lunar lander. This was gifted to me by my brother, and I'd say this is one of the best presents ever. And you can just fly off like in an actual thing that left on the moon. And I really like the build process. It was so many interesting techniques, especially like how these ones are pretty much perfectly sleek, and there's the the camera, and this is Buzz and Neil. This is a historical set, and it's very important to me, and I really love it. And then we go to the huge Saturn V rocket that got Apollo 11 on the moon. Here's the smaller one. So this is the small one, and this is the big one. This rocket is amazing. It's huge. I had to put it like, this is pretty much the only area in my house where I could put it like standing up, and it would be a good display piece. And here's the original classic Luke Skywalker from Hoth, and here's the Benny running up the ship. So that's pretty much it, but I still have one thing to show you. So these are the sets that I'm going to be building. I haven't built them yet because I didn't have the time, and I just bought them because a lot of them had like 30% off or even 40% off, so they were great deals, and I just couldn't. I knew that I really wanted those sets, but I just didn't have the time to build them just yet. And some of them I'll give to my family and build with them, and others I'll just build by myself. And I don't know if I'll be able to build all of them during this vacation, but at least some of them I will be very satisfied to do so. So I guess that's pretty much it. I can't wait to build and share it with you, because I created a Lego channel and I have already uploaded a few videos. And if you like Lego also, I would love if you've subscribed, and watch my videos over there. I'll make reviews or other similar stuff. So as you see, I love Lego. This is one of my favorite hobbies, and even though it's quite an expensive one, I really like it. So I guess that's it. I'm hoping you a good holidays. I hope that my holidays will go good and I'll be able to make at least a few of the sets and put them. But other than that, I don't know. Have a great time, celebrate, be with your family, and enjoy yourself.